Can we call the meeting to order at this time? The Board of Education has just returned from executive session where we discussed personnel matters.
Justin.
I want to welcome you to the Clayton County Board of Education board meeting. Today is May 6, 2024. The time is 6:04 p.m. And at this time, if you could stand with me and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. All right. I want to call the roll, and then we will follow the agenda. Starting with District 1, Ms. Jasmine Bowles.
Present.
District 2, Mr. Mark Christmas.
Present.
District 3, Jesse Goree, that's me. District 4, Ms. Victoria Williams.
Present.
District 5, Dr. D. Haney.
Present.
District 6, Ms. Mary Baker.
Present.
District 7, Ms. Sabrina Hill.
Present.
District 8, Ms. Joy Tellis Cooper.
Present.
District 9, Mr. Benjamin Straker.
Present.
Superintendent, Dr. Anthony Smith.
Present.
Attorney, Mr. Clem Doyle.
Present.
Board Liaison, Ms. Kim Blackwood. Administrative Assistant to the Superintendent and Board, Ms. Arlesia Battle. Administrative Assistant to the Deputy Chief of Staff, Ms. Don Blau. And our own intern, Mr. Todd Poe. Thank you. All right. We are going to follow our agenda. We have a very lengthy agenda because it's a special night, board recognitions. I have this bright light in my face, so I really can't see everyone. But before we get started with the board recognitions, I want to congratulate all of the classes from all of our high schools, the class of 2024. All right, I'm gonna pass it. I believe Mr. White needs to, do you need to say something, Mr. White? Okay, go ahead. Do you want us to come up first?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Okay, all right, board, let's
And
hope
while
you
they're
have.
coming forward, I would like to ask the recipients of the Technology Awards if they would to line up along the far wall there. And if a principal of the high school that is represented is here, please line up with your students. I would ask Dr. Douglas Hendricks Sr., Dr. Delphia Young, Dr. Keith Colbert, Dr. Tim Guiney, and Mr. Derek Manning, if they would to please come forward and stand with the board. As they are coming forward, the Technology Awards are presented to Clayton County Public School members of the class of 2024 as selected by each school's leadership. Doing that presentation is the district attorney, the individual who is responsible for the technology that will be distributed during this evening, and that is the district attorney of Clayton County, Tasha Mosley. Yeah. Okay, you can hit this.
Hi, good evening. I just wanted to say to the graduates, congratulations. This is a new milestone in your life, and I hope that this computer and printer helps you on fulfilling your future dreams. I was once in where you're standing many moons ago, and before technology was what it is now, but I remember how important it was to have that computer and that printer when going off to college and having to write those papers. So congratulations and good luck. I know your future is bright to all of you graduating seniors. Thank you.
I will be calling out the names somewhat rapidly, so as you hear your name called, please come on stage and greet the district attorney. And then, if you would, remain on stage until all the students' names are called. Starting us off, Drew High School, Rudesini Vega, and Isaiah Henry. For Elite Scholars Academy, Deshilu Odara and Evelyn Lang. For Forest Park High School, Sahara Iglesias and Terrence Free. For Jonesboro High School, Mariah Davis and Kevin Luglove. For Lovejoy High School, Victoria Hollinger and Tony Ann Campbell. For Morrow High School, Jacqueline Clark and Jakari Wolford. For Mount Zion High School, Chloe Bailey and Grace Ifebi. For Mundy's Mill High School, Marissa Bastien, Kanaya McRae. For North Clayton High School, Jada Smith and Christian Solomon Johnson. For Perry Career Academy, Alexis Martinez and Estrella Tapia. For Riverdale High School, Angela Alexa Chavez Hernandez and Deleza Syria Downs. And for Stillwell High School, or Stillwell School of the Arts, Soraya Williams and Corin Bennett. In case you're wondering where the technology is, these students will be receiving their technology out in the lobby after photos are taken and they depart the stage. And we kind of need to bunch up a little bit for a big group photo. And you need to be in the center. Yeah, okay. Get somewhere around there. Look for a minute. Look for. While the photo is being taken, I'm going to ask our Hear Our Voices participants in the area of essay and narrative, if they would, to line up along the far wall to the left, to the right, that way.
All right, everyone, for the photo, just look straight ahead. You can't see me, but I can see you. So just look straight ahead on 3. On 3, 1, 2, and 3. Hold for one more. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you're going to be up here. You're going to be up here. We will now honor our Hear Our Voices recipients tonight. We ask Dr. Delphia Young, Dr. Keith Colbert, Mr. Derek Manning to please remain on stage. And we ask Dr. Tim Guiney, Dr. Sharman Johnson, Mr. Lonnie Farmer, Dr. Shanice Ratliff, Dr. Cassandra Hopkins, and Ms. Ebony Brown and her HOV organizing team, along with Ms. Regina Willingham, if they would please come to the stage and join the board. Okay. Tonight, Clayton County Board of Education honors the winners of the district's annual Hear Our Voices competition. That competition is held in speech, spoken word, multimedia, and writing. It is hosted by the Clayton County Public Schools English Language Arts Department. Scholars from kindergarten to 12th grade exhibited their remarkable talents to the judges, impressing them with their creativity and skill. Tonight, we will recognize the students in groups. And we welcome first to the stage our elementary students participating in the category of essay. Please come on stage. Where are the kids? As I said, we're recognizing our HOV winners in groups. So if you're an elementary age student and you participated in the essay competition and you're here for that purpose, please come on stage and greet the board. And we should be showing the slide with the names of the individuals. So that should be showing now. Ebony, is this our group? We can go ahead and bring the the secondary. Yeah, let's go ahead. No. We now would like to bring to the stage to join our elementary students, the essay students in secondary school. Would the secondary school students please come to the stage and greet the board? The next group that we will honor after the essay students have their photograph is narrative, and we would like the poetry group to please line up along the far wall in preparation of coming to the stage. Where are they waiting? Come on stage now. I've been advised that this is the essay, narrative, and poetry, the students who are here tonight. So we want to give them a big round of applause. After we take this photo, we'll do the oratory group and bring them up after we do this photo.
All right, everyone, look straight ahead on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Stay there. One more on 3. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
As they depart the stage, the next group for Hear Our Voices will be the oratory group. This group is both elementary and secondary school level students. Our final group and the Hear Our Voices competition is the oratory group. This is both elementary and secondary age students. If they would please come forward. Okay. And we have a few poetry who've come in, so we're glad to have them. Come on up, meet the board.
All right, everyone, straight ahead on 3. 1, 2, and 3. Stay there. One more. 1, 2, and 3. Thank y'all.
Okay. Our next category are the young Georgia authors. And Ms. Brown and Ms. Willingham are going to stay put, along with Dr. Young, Dr. Colbert, and Mr. I believe Mr. Manning. I believe. You can? It's just there. Okay. Tonight, we honor 4 students who earned the distinction of Young Georgia Author. Please come to the stage, at which time you will be presented with a certificate and meet the board. Remain on stage until all names are called. Aguibo Covendo, Kendallin Anderson, Matthew Hollis, and Nyla Phillips. Okay. And while we're waiting for the photo to be taken, would those students who are with the Stillwell Literary Team, if they would line up on the far side wall.
All right, everyone, if you look straight ahead on 3, 1, 2, and 3. Stay there. One more. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Congratulations.
For our next recognition, Dr. Delphia Young, Dr. Keith Colbert, Mr. Derek Manning, Dr. Prince Bowie, if he's available, and Ms. Brenda Ross Wilson, please. You want to hang out? You can stay up there if you want to. If the team would please come on stage and greet the board. As the team is coming on stage, on Saturday, March the 16th, the Martha Ellen Stillwell School of the Arts Literary Team traveled to Warner Robins, Georgia, to compete at the state literary competition. The competition was held at the high school, and the team returned with some really amazing hardware. There were a number of team members performed as the best that they had performed in a while. In fact, had a number of second places and third places and sixth place and a fifth place. But we also had 3 state champions. It is my pleasure to recognize them. And I want to congratulate Coach Pamela White for such an outstanding job working with this team. The state champions are Joya Howard in dramatic literary interpretation, Taylor Moore, extemporaneous speaking, domestic, and Isla Rose Robinson, first place, extemporaneous speaking, international.
All right, everyone, right ahead on 3. 1, 2, and 3. We'll hold for one more. 1, 2, and 3.
Now, before they walk off the stage, I think it's important to bring someone else from the school up on stage because of a very special thing that happened not too very long ago. Clayton County Public Schools, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and bring her on stage. Would Layla Mack please come on stage? Clayton County Public Schools is proud to announce that Miss Layla Mack, a junior at Martha Ellen Stillwell School of the Arts, won first place in the 2024 August Wilson New Voices National Competition. This competition featured 10 students from Chicago, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Boston, and Pittsburgh. And Ms. Mack came away with a $3,000 award. Congratulations.
All right, everyone, if you look straight ahead on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Hold for one more. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Congratulations.
We're going to take a photograph of Ms. Mack and her principal with the board.
Excuse me. All right, everyone, right here on 3. 1, 2. One moment. All righty, on 3. 1, 2, and 3. Hold for one more. 1, 2, and 3.
Thank you. For the next presentation, I would like to ask Dr. April Crawford, Dr. Keith Colbert, Dr. Sharman Johnson, Mr. Derek Manning, Mr. Lonnie Farmer, Dr. Shanice Ratliff, Dr. Cassandra Hopkins, and Ms. Felicia Brown, if they would stay up or join the board at this time. I would also invite Dr. Ibuna to please come forward to assist with the recognition of these individuals. Principals that are coming forward for this are winners in the 4th annual PBIS 5 District Norms versus Battle. The event was designed to promote the implementation of positive behavioral interventions and supports and increase awareness of the district's 5 behavior norms. The overarching goal is to continue to strengthen Clayton County Public Schools scholars' resilience, enhance school safety, and promote positive school outcomes. The following schools earned a variety of different awards, and there are trophies that are going to be handed out as well. For elementary level, in the category of rap, Michelle Obama Elementary, STEM. In the area of song, Hawthorne Elementary. And in the area of poetry, Martin Luther King Elementary School. If those principals would come on forward, and we're also going to call forward the middle school winners in the area of rap, Kendrick Middle School. In the area of song, Jonesboro Middle School. And in the area of poetry, M.D. Roberts Middle School of the Arts. Would the principals, once you have come on stage and have met the board and received your trophy, please remain on stage for a photo. In the high school category, in the category of rap, Charles R. Drew High School. And in the area of song and poetry, Jonesboro High School. And my apologies, I forgot to add Dr. Blocker to be up here in charge of that division that made this competition possible.
All right, everyone. If you look straight ahead on 3, 1, 2, and yes, ma'am.
Let's at least let her have something in her hand here. Come on, can we just use it for a prop, please? Thank you. We can't have her standing up here empty handed.
All right, everyone on 3, 1, 2, and 3. Stay there. Hold for one more. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
First name y'all called.
I mean, it was supposed to be,
For our next recognition, we're going to ask Dr. Young, Delphia Young, Dr. Keith Colbert, Dr. Sherman Johnson, Mr. Derek Manning, Mr. Lonnie Farmer, Dr. Shanice Ratcliffe, Dr. Cassandra Hopkins, Ms. Tamika McKinney, and Principals Sam West, Dr. Harold Dobbins, Stephanie Graffey, Vanessa Muhammad, and Marcia Edwards, if they would to please be on stage with the board.
We need to find her. Do they have names on them?
no.
Can I get you? We didn't have the lady's name now.
Our next group that we're recognizing are State Science Fair winners. And students whose names I call, please come to the stage to greet the board. There were students from this district who placed in the K-5 Georgia State Science and Engineering Fair in the novice division. Would Oliver Del Amo and Hale Finister please come forward? They earned second place, earning first place honors Cassidy Stanley, Joy Leggins, and Valerie Chavez Reyes from Fountain Elementary School, and Carson Kemp from Michelle Obama STEM Academy. Mr. Delamo attends BC Haney Elementary, and Mr. Flemeister attends East Clayton Elementary. As these elementary students are coming up, we also had some success at the 612 competition in Athens for the Georgia Science and Engineering Fair. The following students placed second, third, and fourth in their categories. Those students are Darian Iola of Elite Scholars Academy, Nia Barlow of Elite Scholars Academy, and Alana Armstead of Elite Scholars Academy. It should be noted that Darren Iola received 2 prestigious specialty awards, the Office of Naval Research and Naval Science Award, and the Thermo Fisher Junior Innovators Challenge Nomination Award.
All right, everyone, right here on 3, look straight ahead. 1, 2, and 3. Hold for one more. 1, 2, and 3. Congratulations.
Our next group And just about everybody can stay up here except for the elementary folks because this deals with high school. So Dr. Delphia Young, Dr. Keith Colbert, and Mr. Derek Banning. We also are calling Regina Willingham up here. And we're also going to call the the president of the Clayton County Public Schools Foundation, Ms. Nina Packer, and Mr. Mitch Johnson, the executive director of the foundation, to please come on stage and join the board. How could you describe yourself in roughly 30 seconds? Do you think you could sell yourself in that short amount of time? That was the task, or somewhere in that neighborhood of time was put to high school students for the 7th annual elevator pitch competition supported by the Clayton County Public Schools Foundation Incorporated and Primerica. The individuals who will be called forward tonight are students from 3 high schools: Riverdale High School, Mundy's Mill High School, and Emmy Stillwell School of the Arts. The schools will be called up in the order of reverse finish. So would Riverdale High School please come forward? They finished in 3rd place. So please come up. The 2nd place team is Mundy's Mill High School. So please, if you would, get in line and come on up on stage and greet the board. And our 1st place team, of course, because by virtue of the fact they're the only team that I haven't named, is Stillwell School of the Arts. Now, I'm pretty sure these folks know this, but each team member for the 3rd place Riverdale team will receive $75 cash. And the coaches for the team will receive $75 as well. For the 2nd place team, Mundy's Mill, the team members will receive $150 apiece, and the coach will receive $100. And then for Stillwell School of the Arts, the team members will each receive $300 apiece, and the coach will receive $150. And we're going to have everyone walk through and shake hands and all that good stuff. Y'all need to shift down a bit. Oh, there's one other award. And oh, by the way, they're not getting their cash tonight. Sorry. The check is in the mail. No, I wasn't going to say that. But they will be receiving their cash award from the foundation in the next couple of weeks. I want to pass along that one other award is presented, and it is the overall individual winner. And that person from Stillwell School of the Arts is Isla Rose Robinson. Ms. Robinson will receive an additional $300. And Coach White with Stillwell will receive an additional $150. So congratulations to all.
All right, everyone, if you look straight ahead on the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. One more. 1, 2, and 3. Congratulations.
As they depart the stage, I would like to say special gratitude is expressed directly to the CCPS Foundation Incorporated under the leadership of Executive Director Ms. Nina Packer for their full financial support of the Perfect Pitch Awards. So thank you again. Our next group We will have Dr. Delphia Young, Dr. Keith Colbert, Dr. April Crawford, Ms. Felicia Brown, Mr. Derek Manning, Mr. Lonnie Farmer, Ms. Trina Smith, Dr. Cornelius Polk, and Dr. Kim Dancy, if they would please come forward and join the board. Clayton County Public Schools CTI coordinators and students travel to Eagle Rock 4-H Center for the Career Technical Instruction State Leadership Conference. This is a program for exceptional students.
I didn't have anything. We'll deal with it.
CTI hosts a spring conference with 27 competitive events representing various career pathways. This year's theme was Activate Dreams, and the conference aims to educate students with disabilities about resources and career options. It is my privilege to introduce 3 students who earned top 3 finishes this year in their various pathways. Would Jalen Hubert, Janiyah White, and Aaliyah Dixon please come forward? Also, their CTI coordinators, Marion Williams and Simone Mullen, if they would come forward with the students. Jalen Hubert, placed in the area of public speaking. She is a student at Forest Park High School. And Janiyah White was named the most improved student. She is also a student of Marion Williams at Forest Park High School. And Aaliyah Dixon earned her victory in cosmetology nail design. She is a student at Lovejoy High School of CTI coordinator Simone Mullen. Congratulations.
All right, everyone, if you look straight ahead on 3, 1, 2, and 3, hold for one more. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
Now, as these students leave the stage, I'm going to ask everyone to stay up here because we have a special presentation. In fact, the students can stay if they would like, because we're going to honor an outstanding young man. He is a senior at North Clayton High School and was the individual who designed this year's DES Week button. Is he here? His name is Jalen Palmore. His teacher is here? Great. If she would come forward and accept his certificate, that would be awesome. Participated in something. I know it's kind of far away, but they're wearing a button that that he designed.
All right, everyone, right here on 3, 1, 2, and 3. One more. 1, 2, and 3. Thank y'all.
Tired. What we are on this list?
For our next presentation, we will have Dr. Delphia Young, Dr. Keith Colbert, Dr. Sharman Johnson, Mr. Derek Manning, Mr. Lonnie Farmer, Dr. Cherie Slatcliffe, and Dr. Cassandra Hopkins up front with the board. I'm going to introduce. They're both going? Okay. Well, before we get to this next one, both of these are students in our district, and at the regional, they are going to be representing, the following students are going to be representing Clayton County Public Schools at the International Science and Engineering Fair. They are finalists for that. And then they will go to Los Angeles, California to compete next week. They are Kaylee Conley and Stephanie Zenny. Sorry, I'm sorry.
All right, everyone, straight ahead on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold for one more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Clayton County, for this next group, Clayton County Public Schools proudly announces its outstanding achievements in the Topical Talk Global Discussion Festival. This was organized by the Economist Educational Foundation and the district's Department of Gifted and Advanced Learning. Tonight, we're going to recognize the schools that were honored in the discussion. We do have a number of students who are present as well, who participated, and we're going to do a special recognition for those students in June or at the beginning of the next school year, because there are some things to celebrate. But I'd like to introduce the principals of the schools that we're honoring tonight and have their students come on stage with them. Thurgood Marshall Elementary School, Principal Candace McBride. Fountain Elementary School, Principal Stephanie Graffey. Elite Scholars Academy, Principal Sam West. Adamson Middle School, Principal Adrian Cortland. Haney Elementary School, Principal Vanessa Muhammad. Mount Zion Elementary School, Principal Dr. Edward Williams. Stillwell School of the Arts, Principal Brenda Ross Wilson. And Rex Mill Middle School, Principal Jared Proctor. Where's everybody going? We need you upstairs on stage. Let's come on ahead. Thank you. Fantastic. The kids can come on stage. I don't have a problem.
Students, please join the principals on the
Hey,
stage.
students, you can come up on stage. I think your parents would like to see you up here, your principals. Come on up. Awesome. We've got a special additional announcement to make once we get everybody up on stage. The Economist Educational Foundation was highly beneficial, if you will, in their words about the performance of the students of Clayton County Public Schools, both in terms of participation, in terms of the quality of the discussion that took place as presented by our students at different schools. As you can see, all the different schools participated in this and received a great deal of just keep on going on down. So make another row. That'll be great. And Church Street Elementary School. I'm sorry, I went right past that with Principal Monica Gorey. We couldn't leave you out. Now that we've got everybody on stage, it's important to note why this is such an important announcement, because one of our schools finished in the top 8 worldwide. That school is Elite Scholars Academy. It should also be noted that is the highest ranking for an American school. So not only did they lead the country, they also led the world. 8th place, incredible.
All right, everyone, if you look straight ahead on 3, 1, 2, 3, hold for one more, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Our next recognition involves Dr. Young, Dr. Colbert, Derek Manning, and Mr. Sam West. Would Cameron Polk please come to the stage? Ms. Cameron Polk, a senior at Elite Scholars Academy, was recently selected as one of 12 students from across the nation to receive a Magnet Schools of America National Scholarship. Of the approximately 60 MSA scholarships awarded to date, this is the first such scholarship to be awarded to a student from the state of Georgia. Would Brenda Ross Wilson, Principal Brenda Ross Wilson, please come to the stage? And we would invite Eric Nidwana and V. Trong to come forward as well. Both students at Stillwell School of the Arts. The Georgia Department of Education is recognizing 177 graduating seniors across Georgia as 2024 Georgia Scholars. These are 2 of those individuals being recognized by the state of Georgia. Eric and V are the 2 Georgia Scholars from Clayton County. Would Dr. Cornelius Polk please come forward? And Anamaya Canoe, would she come forward as well? Anamaya is a marketing and enterpriseship student at Lovejoy High School. She is known for her active presence in many extracurricular activities at the school. What makes this lady special is she was recently appointed to be the governor of Georgia Key Club on March 2024. Anna Maya is the first African-American student to be appointed governor of the Georgia Key Club. Would Dr. Lorraine Lambert please come forward? And would Abdullah Mahmoud please come forward as well? North Clayton High School senior Abdullah Mahmoud, who will attend the Georgia Institute of Technology in the fall, has been selected as one of 5 recipients of the Clark Scholars Program. This signature academic program provides a full scholarship coupled with a community of mentors and leaders in engineering, leadership, and community service. He'll be pursuing a major in aerospace engineering and was victorious in a highly competitive pool of more than 500 incoming Georgia Tech first-year students. Dr. James Scarborough, I apologize for that. Would he please come forward? Very good. Okay. Sorry.
All right, everyone, straight ahead for photos on 3. 1, 2, and 3. Hold for one more. 1, 2, and 3. Congratulations.
For our final recognition of the evening, I kind of felt like Karnak right then, you know, from That's Way Old. Okay. Would Dr. Ralph Simpson, Ms. Audrey Hamilton and her leadership team, and all cafeteria managers recognized by the state, please come to the stage. It's going to take take a minute to get everybody on stage. There's quite a few here. And the reason why there's quite a few here is because of the hard work of these cafeteria managers and their staffs. These are schools that have increased breakfast and or lunch participation by 3% or more during school year 2023. These also include schools that have maintained consistently high lunch participation over the course of years. So just go down, shake hands, and form some lines. Thank you. Now, some of the schools that are coming up here received a single certificate, but that was fantastic. And then there were a number of schools who received 2 awards for reaching the qualifying mark in 2 different categories. But there were 3 schools that earned recognition in each category. Those 3 schools are East Clayton Elementary School, Kemp Elementary School, and Martin Luther King Elementary School. And if you talk with Ms. Hamilton and her staff, it takes a lot of work, a lot of hard work to move the needle that 3%. And we are very proud of these outstanding cafeteria managers. Congratulations.
All right, everyone. If you look straight ahead, straight ahead on three. 1, 2, and 3. One more. 1, 2, and 3. Congratulations.
We got ethics then.
Yep. No reason, huh?
That's who signed up.
All right, we're going to give the board a hand for endurance. I neglected to recognize our board liaison, Miss Kim Blackwood, who had a birthday on Friday. Happy birthday! All right. Our next item on the agenda is the ethics statement. In accordance with Board Policy BH, it is the duty of every board member to avoid both conflicts of interest and appearances of such conflicts. Does any board member have any known conflict of interest or appearance of such conflict with respect to any matter scheduled to come before the board at this meeting or appearing on our proposed agenda? If so, please identify the conflict or appearance of conflict and refrain from participation in the matter involved. All right, the next item on the agenda is public participation. And I will read the details for how we will operate. The Clayton County Board of Education welcomes public participation and will hear any interested individual pursuant to the guidelines outlined in policy BCBI. Therefore, at the beginning of each of our regular meetings, we will have a time for members of the public wishing to address the board to continue within our meeting. The following rules shall govern speakers who address the board. Members of the, I'm paraphrasing you all. The members of the board wishing to speak must, let me just go down the page. Speakers must identify themselves and topics before speaking. Speakers may provide 10 written copies to the board. Board members will not respond to comments from speakers. The chairperson may respond as appropriate and for Example, direct speakers to the appropriate staff member for assistance. Issues requiring possible action by the board may be added to a future agenda. Issues that may need to be addressed by the administration will be duly noted. Abusive language or personal attacks will not be permitted and shall promptly be ruled out of order by the chairpersons. Individuals addressing the board must at all times adhere to the civility policy. In other words, as may be necessary for the efficient and orderly operation of the meeting. Okay, at this time, I do have one individual that is signed up to speak during public participation this evening, and that is Dr. Kimberly Gore. Dr. Gore, are you in the audience? Come to the podium on the stage. I'm having trouble seeing because I have this bright light in my face. I can't see where Mr. White is.
He's over there.
Mr. White, do you have the time? Okay, thank you. All right, go ahead, Dr. Gore.
Thank you. Good evening, Dr. Gorey, board members, Superintendent Smith, faculty, staff, students, Clayton County community, and all stakeholders. The vision of Clayton County Public Schools is to prepare all graduates to have the skills to pursue and accomplish college, post-secondary training, and/or career opportunities in order to live and compete successfully in a global society. We, the proposed Wright Community School, chose to petition Clayton County Public Schools because we believed in the mission and vision. We believe in the leadership. We believe in the faculty, the staff, and the community. Intentionality was our purpose in ensuring that the mission of Wright Community School just doesn't check the boxes, but stands firm in the belief that two can't walk together unless they agree. And we believe that we agree. Wright Community School is proposing a founding mission to empower students to become the proactive, innovative, literate, organized, and tenacious scholars, pilots of their lives by fostering a strong sense of community and providing them with an individualized education enriched with support and leadership, which we believe charters the journey to competing successfully in our society globally. We heard that someone asked a question, what sets Wright Community School apart? And we're glad that you've asked tonight. Wright Community School's initiative to offer 9th grade and 10th grade dual enrollment opportunities is just one set apart factor. This initiative exposes students to college level coursework early in high school, fostering academic achievement, academic advancement, college readiness from the beginning. Wright Community School distinguishes itself through its comprehensive mentorship program and community-centered discipline approach. By providing dedicated mentors and fostering a supportive disciplinary environment through restorative practices, we ensure that every student receives the guidance and resources necessary for academic and personal growth. Our commitment to personalized learning positions Wright Community School as an innovative leader in educational opportunities within any district. We will meet the criteria of a high-quality charter school by demonstrating strong academic results, ensuring student safety, and showcasing success in, you said 30, oh my Jesus, okay. After engaging with over 1,500 stakeholders, including our 300 student surveys, the community asked for layers of discipline, interventions centered around alternatives to ISS and OSS through restorative justices, and we plan to deliver. The community asked for continuous improvement through adult student coaching opportunities and with ongoing opportunities for reflection and academic programmatic adjustments to courses, goals, reflections, and we plan to deliver. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for this time.
Is Is Tiana Stevenson in the auditorium? I'm going to allow you to come because I know you came at our last meeting.
Good evening. All right, I'm Tiana Stevenson. Hello to the board. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. So we started this process of designing the right community school almost 2 years ago. We built the school with a community, asking the question, what do you want a community school to look like? In this process, we visited over 20 schools, engaged with over 1,500 stakeholders, and we also attended and hosted hundreds of events. As Dr. Gore had already talked about, what makes us innovative, thinking about the process itself was also making us innovative. You can think about your own academic career. How many times have you had the opportunity to decide what a school, what the colors of the school are, the mission, the curriculum, right? We talk a lot about making opportunities and providing a seat at the table for individuals. But in this process, we built the table together, right? So when we think about innovative, individualized pathways, if we look at the data, 30% of students in Metro Atlanta don't achieve their post-secondary career. The reason why is because they're not exposed early as possible. And that's the whole point of individualized and flexible pathways. The other part is making sure that students are able to learn who they are in the safety of a school environment without the financial risk. When you go to college and you decide to jump around the classes, that costs money. So when you think about it, right, we're creating opportunities for students to really learn who they are in the safety of their environment. The other thing is when we started to explore other schools that were doing some innovative things, we thought about, we heard Clayton, we heard the families, we heard their stories, we carried their stories with us, and we continue to do the research to figure out how we can make this possible. So when we think about the right community school, community is in the name because it's the foundation of everything we're doing, and we'll continue to do that process in partnership with Clayton County Schools. Thank you.
Thank you, speakers in favor of the right community school. That concludes public participation. The next item on the agenda are executive session recommendations, and we didn't have any. We are going to have announcements. I believe that do we have a videotape? But before we do that, Ms. Stevenson actually mentioned, this is a Teacher Appreciation Week, and the board definitely appreciates all of our educators, but we also missed Assistant Principals Day, which was last week. So we want to say a happy belated Assistant Principals Day as well. So at this time, we will have our announcements.
Good evening, Madam Chair, board members, district administrators, and citizens of Clayton County. I am Angel Diaz Gutierrez, an 11th grade student here at Forest Park High School.
My name is Hannah Gatlin. I am an 11th grade student here at Forest Park High School. We have the pleasure of sharing the board announcements for the month of May 2024. But first, we would like to share some highlights regarding our illustrious school.
The boys and girls tennis team here at the park advanced to the state playoffs.
Congratulations, Angel.
Thank you, Hannah. Congratulations.
May serves as Family Wellness Month and National Heal the Children Month. May is also Mental Health Awareness Month. The theme for this year is Movement Moving More for Our Mental Health.
May is also home to National Nurses Appreciation Week. Beginning May 6th and continuing through May 12th, the theme is Nurses Make the Difference. We salute our CCPS nurses and healthcare techs. National Teacher Appreciation Week begins Monday, May 6th and will continue through Friday, May 10th. National Teacher Day is Tuesday, May 7th. The theme for this year is Teachers Are Shining Stars. We encourage everyone to express their appreciation for the outstanding work that our teachers perform every day in classrooms throughout Clayton County Public Schools.
On Saturday, May 18th, Clayton County Public Schools will host a special celebration honoring its retirement class of 2024 in recognition of their years of service for the children of Clayton County. The retirement celebration will be held at the Morrow Center located at South Lake Mall in Morrow, beginning at 5 p.m.
The last day of the 2023-2024 180-day school year for students is Tuesday, May 21st. Graduation ceremonies for members of Clayton County Public Schools Class of 2024 will be held at the district's Performing Arts Center in Jonesboro and the Georgia International Convention Center, GICC, in College Park. Commencement exercises for the district's high school will take place Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, May 20th, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, 2024. A full schedule for graduation exercises is available on the district's website.
The last day of the 2023-2024 school year for teachers and other 190-day staff is Thursday, May 24th. District schools and offices will be closed in observance of Memorial Day on Monday, May 27th. Due to the Memorial Day holiday, the May board work session is scheduled for Tuesday, May 28th at 5 o'clock p.m. That meeting will be held in the boardroom of the district's administration complex.
And finally, the June board meeting will be held in the boardroom of the district's administration complex on Monday, June 3rd at 6 p.m. Madam Chair, that concludes tonight's announcements.
Back to you. 7. Due to the Memorial Day holiday, the May board work session is scheduled for Tuesday, May 28th at 5 o'clock p.m. That meeting will be held in the boardroom of the district's administration complex.
And finally, the June board meeting will be held in the boardroom of the district's administration complex on Monday, June 3rd at 6 p.m. Madam Chair, that concludes tonight's announcements.
Back to you.
To thank Principal Kim Dancy and her students, Angel Diaz Gutierrez and Hannah Gatlin, for doing such an outstanding job on our announcements for this month. We'd also need to add just a couple of things. First off, this month, May, is Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. We've already seen some early activities going on. We anticipate that it's going to be really a celebration to remember. The other announcement is the fact that we
Good
have
evening, Madam Chair.
a mobilized, or we now have an app that you can access with smart devices and your phone. And the next slide will show the QR code that you can actually click on to access the app right there. So if you'd like to go ahead and put that on your phone, the new CCPS app is available and is functioning right now. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mr. White. I missed another very important group. Last week was National Principals Appreciation Week, and of course, there's a day, so we don't want to forget our principals. I think that we honored our administrative assistants at an event this past Saturday, and we are just thankful for all of our employees. Dr. Smith is going to just highlight a few more announcements, and then we'll conclude with the rest of our agenda.
Thank you, Madam Chair, Mr. Vice Chair, members of the board, staff, and community. I want to give a big, huge shout out to Dr. Ralph Simpson, who spearheaded our recent superintendent's golf tournament to raise money and funding for our scholarships for our graduating seniors. It was incredibly successful. We raised well over $200,000, and we're poised to be able to give some students some scholarships during the graduation program. So I just want to thank Dr. Simpson and the team for doing an incredible job. Also, I would like for the board and people in the audience to keep Mr. Ed Lucy in your thoughts and prayers. Mr. Lucy, while supporting the golf tournament this past Friday, had a medical episode, and he's in guarded condition right now in the hospital. So I ask that you keep him and his family lifted up in prayer. Thank you, Madam Chair.
All right. The next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes. We have the minutes from board work session, March 25th, 2024. Checking to see if we have any additions, deletions, or anything to add to those minutes. And if not, we will accept them as submitted. Did you want to add anything? Okay, all right. The other item are our minutes from our board meeting of April 8th, 2024. Again, checking to see if there is anything that we need to correct, any additions, deletions, etc. Seeing none, we will accept them as submitted. Next item on the agenda for action is the consent agenda, which includes the financial report, the SPLOS revenue report, the purchasing report, the SPLOS construction report, the RFQ 24-07 blueprint digitalization, capital purchase report, and personnel changes report. I need a motion. Can you?
So moved, Madam Chair.
I have a motion by Ms. Bowles. I need a second. Mr. Straker.
I second the motion, Madam Chair.
Okay, it's been moved and properly seconded that we accept the superintendent's consent agenda, and please raise your hand for your vote. And it is a unanimous vote. Okay, on the business agenda for action, first thing that we have on the agenda is a budget amendment. This budget amendment is actually the jewel settlement that the Board of Education received. And we have sent out to our seniors, we are offering a scholarship to our seniors. It will be for $500 for each. There will be two. Each of the board members will select two people from our high schools. And in order for us to be able to submit this information, we'll give them these checks. Legally, they said that we must publicly, we've agreed to do it, but we need to publicly amend our budget. It will be $150,000. So I need a motion for us to be able to carry out what we plan to do by
Madam Chair,
utilizing the budget amendment. Yes.
I move that we accept this budget amendment in regards to the Jules funds.
All right. I need a second. Ms. Williams, did you need to say something, Mr. Doyle? Okay. All right. It's been moved and properly second that we accept the recommendation from the board for the budget amendment. Please raise your hand. All right. It looks like it's unanimous. Thank you so much. All right. The next item on the agenda is the fiscal year 25 tentative budget. I want to say something before we vote. One of the reasons the operative word is tentative, which means it's still a working document. And one of the reasons that we're trying to approve it this evening is because in order for us to go forth with our schedule, we need to have budget hearings that are within, I believe we have a date in May. So we need to have public meetings, and we also possibly need to add I would say we need to get input from our teachers, although legally we don't need to do it. Our problem is that our legal organ is the Clayton News Daily. So I've had some members say, well, they wanted to wait, but if we don't pass this tonight, just the tentative, it doesn't mean it's the budget. In order for us to advertise, we must put the ad in the paper tomorrow, because the Clayton News Daily only publishes their newspaper once a week. If not, this pushes us back several weeks. So I'm seeking a motion.
So moved, Madam Chair.
Okay, well, let me state it, Mr. Christmas, for us to accept the fiscal year tentative budget. So moved by Mr. Christmas. I need a second. Okay, it's been seconded by Ms. Williams, and I need a vote. Please, if you're in favor, please raise your hand. All right, we have one, Mr. Christmas, Ms. Williams, Dr. Haney, Jesse Gorey, Benjamin Straker, and Mary Baker are yes. All right, all opposed? None opposed. Any abstentions? We have 3 abstaining. That is Ms. Bowles, Ms. Hill, and Ms. Tillis Cooper. You got that, Ms. Kathy? Okay, all right. Next item on the agenda is Policy Series J, and we need to vote. I need a motion for the Policy Series J.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Christmas. I need a second.
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Baker. It's been moved and properly second for the recommendation of Policy Series J, so please vote. All right, it looks like it is unanimous. All right, I believe we have covered everything.
We sure have,
Mr. Vice Chair, and we are in adjournment. Thank you so much.